Hi, this is a presentation of a custom 3D mockup of a football jersey that I created, and I wanted to go over its advantages over traditional mockups that you can find out there. So of course you have your changeable background. You have both the front and the back inside of the same file. So if we go to the front, we can see that there are a number of options, interchangeable options. So we can have different colors, round color, polo color, v-neck, short sleeves, long sleeves. Basically, depending on your needs, I can create different options for you. The second difference is that all of these are actually linked to the cutting file patterns. So first to note, the stitching is separate, as you can see down here on the bottom, and you can change the color of it as well. So the next thing to note is we have the highlights and the shadows that are split. So this is basically the color, flat color profile, and then we have shadows on top and then highlights, and then you can change them if you want. So if you want this to be less bright, you can take a brush and paint in the layer, basically layer mask, and then if you want to change everything to a singular color, you can do it like this. So basically whatever color you pick, that's the color you get. So here we can see whatever color is here, basically it's reflected onto there. And if you want, of course, you can use a design. The design, when we enter it, looks like this. Then we can enable the test asset file, and this actual cutting pattern that we have here is wrapped around in this window here, and we can see that here. If we save it, we see the shoulder lines and we see the side lines and we see the logo. So we have the shoulder lines, we have the side lines, we have the logo here. So it's basically wrapped around here, like it would be in real life when you actually saw the file and then basically wear it. So that's one thing. So you can send this design file straight to your production, and they can basically use these cutting patterns to produce your design and create the desired basically jersey. So the last thing to note is that if we, let's say, for example, we go into the polo color here, and then we have this diamond piece that is controlled separate, and we have this inside shoulder piece that is controlled separate, and this can change in case you want a label in here or something else, you want a different material, or you want a different color here. So you want to change the color, you can do that as well. And you can, of course, change the actual design. So let's go into the diamond first, and then enable something like this. This piece is actually folded across this line. So if we save it, it will reflect, and you can see that the letters are folded over because this piece is folded over. And if we change the actual polo color here, then let's say this is the cutting pattern again, and then we want this to be on the outside and this to be on the inside, just to prove a point. When we change and save this and go back, we can see that the outside is green, the inside is red. And if you want to change to the back and then change to the polo color, you will see that it reflects there as well. And we can change again from here, change the color, disable this, just enable the main piece, again save. And when we switch back, you will see that that changes as well. So again, we can repeat the same thing for the sleeves. Just a quick demonstration. So let's say we change the sleeve design, we have this, and then let's say we want a line across, and then we want a line at the bottom, and then just save this. And now once it does its thing, you will note that both of the sleeves changed, both on the front and on the back. So both sleeves changed. We have the green on the bottom, we have the green on the elbow area. If we switch to the short sleeve, you will see that that also has preserved our changes. And if we go to the back, we will see again, so short sleeves and then the long sleeves, and the change is preserved there. So basically whatever you do, you don't need to do it like 4 times and then 4 times again for the long sleeves. Basically whatever you change once, because you change the straight, like you change the cutting pattern, and then that reflects across all of the pieces that you want linked. So if you want asynchronous sleeves, perhaps you want right and left sleeves to be different, then we can just have the changes limited to one side. So that's possible as well. So yeah, I just wanted to go over that. And whatever questions you have, or if you have some specific needs that I haven't covered here, you can contact me and we can see what we can work out. Bye.